Hello and welcome to this later than normal edition of the Duckhook Golf Show on a Wednesday. It's actually the first time ever we've strayed away from the 7 p.m. start, and now we're at 8. And I thank you for your patience and thank you for joining us on today's preview to the end of the Thursday League. Yes, I say it again, 2025, end of the Thursday League comes up tomorrow at Dainfern, and we have a lot to break down. So thank you for joining us. Be part of the conversation. Drop your comments in the comment line, and let's have a good old chat amongst ourselves. This is the panel that I have for you today. I have a Frikkie Barnard. Hello, Frikkie, wearing our shirts. Nice. We have
Yes, hello,
a leading Thursday League, Jamie Sherry. Thank you for coming on, Jamie. I'm sure you have lots to say. And we have Donnie joins us because he's going to preview Dainfern with us. Let us start with you, Jamie. How are you?
Yeah, good. Thanks, Maz. I'm nice and sober, unlike some people on this panel. So,
Hey, wat sê jy nou vir my?
Stephen is next to us.
Ja, Steven is hier.
Donnie, you had a busy day?
Yeah, no, it's like I must say, I say it again every time I'm busy, I'm blessed. Had 3 fittings today. It's like actually this whole week was actually pretty good so far. So enjoying it, keeping me on my toes, workshop wise and fitting wise. So yeah. Unfortunately, I couldn't join you guys. It's like looks like I missed a good day, but maybe next time.
Well, we'll dive into this good day we had, Frikkie. Well, we got invited as a Duckhook group to partake in the Stella Tour Players Championship at Rand Park on the Firethorn course, which was really nice of the Sunshine Tour and Stella Tour to invite us to come and take up one of the 4 balls. And off we went, and we played with Zander Basson, hey, Frikkie? Yes. And great golfer. First season on the tour, and he made a little 65 look very, very easy.
Yeah, Mazo. I mean, his shots were so effortless, and actually a very, very lucky dude. I mean, obviously we tried to feed him some Jägermeisters. He was very disciplined, stayed with just a couple of Stellas, and man, yes, like that guy can shoot great scores. I mean, I think he is in contention, in my view, if he can just shoot what he did today. And he's putting. I mean, he's obviously on for 2, and then putting is great. If he's just off 1 chip, 1 putt, and yeah, it's in. It looked like so easy, I'll be honest.
Yes, that is for sure. And why did he not drink any Jägermeisters? Because Frikkie had said to him, if you make 2 double bogeys, you drink a Jägermeister. So then he just didn't
made one.
do that. He made 1, and then he birdied the next 2, like Soma, so it cancelled it out. But it was a good day, a lot of fun.
Yeah. But Frikkie, I heard a rumor that you actually did outdrive your pro, but then he actually hit a 2-iron on the hole from the back tee, and he was
he hits a driver every time because he obviously is practicing. But I had a couple of drives above, further than him. He might be a bit of 50 odd meters back, but today I smoked my driver much better than Silver Lakes. Couldn't putt though. But it was, I mean, Maz, you saw, I mean, I was just climbing into that thing, just get some gummy berry juice, and then I clap him. So
that's why he kept calling you a ringer.
Exactly, yes. After 5 holes, he calls me, says, no, you're a ringer. But I think it was Yaku that, set him up for that. So, but yeah, it's okay. It worked, played very well there.
And what is so disappointing is that there were 4 teams that tied first. So we had the best of starts, but we managed to get up there and finish on -20. And then we're sitting there going, guys, we're in the lead. And then as they come in, another -20. And the thing is worked on the countback, so you drop one. So at the end, we finished 4th out of the prizes. Can you believe it, man? 1 point. If you made that putt that you missed from like that far.
Yeah, sorry, man. There was a couple of those. I think I had like 2 or 3 of those easier putts that I at Silver Lakes couldn't miss. And I think it's my fault, Sorry, ne?
Jamie, Jamie, I think Frikkie's stance was just too wide on those putts.
No.
It was getting wider with every Yagi.
Yes, it did. I think it's because Yaku played with us. We had to end second in the end,
Correction. That's a false. Finish 4th.
Well, it's second in the end. It's like first losers, eh?
Well, hopefully we will get some more invites so we can take more of the Ducks along. No, it won't be anytime soon because now they move down to the coast. So in January, they've got a few matches up here, and then we'll see if we can get some more ducks into the field. Quickly.
Sorry, Mazza, I just wanted to say thank you very much also for the invite. I mean,
Yeah,
the
pleasure.
shoes, the clothes, everything that we
Don't
got
make people
with them, it was
jealous.
like 8,000 Rand in the end. So it was such a lekker day. Like I mentioned, we got pants, shoes, we got gloves, we got jacket, 2 shirts in the end,
Dress
a cap.
shirts.
It's like we were dressed like
Balls.
kings, eh?
So thank you, Stella, to our once
Yeah.
again
Thank you.
for hosting us. Okay, shall we move on?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm going to show this graphic for probably the second last time for 2025. Thursday League, Dainfern, 13th November, which is tomorrow, everybody. Off we go. Looking forward to playing Dainfern. I haven't played there in a while. And then we move to Rand Park. And don't forget, they're playing their tournament this week. Next week, it's our turn. And the course is looking fantastic. So if you haven't booked Rand Park yet, I suggest you do. Summer Cup, Ramsar. It all ends the 2025 season. And we look forward to a nice major, fourth major, and a prize giving and awards giving evening thereafter. It's really, really going to be nice. And we've given away one of these trophies. And Jamie, will you be taking the other trophy tomorrow?
It would be nice. It would be nice. There's a lot on tomorrow with Jason, and obviously Leon's come from nowhere to produce the round of the season. Really, last at Botsy.
Yep.
I see he's back to working on his handicap again. Get back up to 20, but I don't think it's going to come in time for tomorrow. So
well,
Jamie,
I think
just
anything
one
can
question.
happen.
Sorry, Mazza. Jamie, just one question. Leon is not a obstacle for you. I remember last time we were at I think it was ERPM where you said that you can get into his head quickly. Is that going to be the game plan
yes,
tomorrow?
yes. Well, half the time Leon gets into his own head. So just a little word here or there, and just let him go, and just chirp him about how far he hits the ball, and see if he can hit it farther than Jason, and I think that should take care of him. But Jason's the worry. Jason can shoot lights out at the Dainfern, so I think I'm more concerned about what Jason can do than Leon.
Well, good luck, eh?
Let's
But then
bring in.
Leon could shoot a 7 under again. You just don't know with Leon, do you? It could be 20 over or 7 under. There's no middle ground with Leon, is it? Sit or
Yeah.
bust.
Well, we'll see if you're right because we'll look at some of his scores a bit later. Hello, Andre Vessels. Hello, Amal, he says. Thanks for watching an hour later. Donnie says he prefers the hour later, or his wife prefers it. So I said if we get 100 viewers tonight, maybe we'll consider moving to 8 o'clock. Hey, Donnie.
Of course, yes. Come on, boys, watch.
Mr. Kruger's watching. Evening Ducks. Karen is watching. How's it, Oaks? Oaks and Okesses. Fricky's the Okes.
Yes, man.
Shannon straight in. Good evening, Ducks. Jamie for the win. Go partner. So one for you, Jamie.
Cheers, partner.
Eddie says, good evening, Ducks. Hope to be back soon. Yes, he's on the mend. And if you can get it to the Summer Cup, then maybe you can get an invite. So you can join us for the last event of the season. Jenny, how did she do? Did anybody see how she did at the end of the day?
Chevron, Jenny.
Chevrons. What's up, Lev? Grant Westfall's playing in a Thursday game tomorrow. Grant says, how's it? Ducks. Hanu is there, says, how's it? Paul Wallenkamp. Good evening, my Duckhook family. Let's just put that in there so you can see that. Good evening, my Duckhook family. Frana. Good evening, Ducks. Tomorrow will be a close battle. He says, Mod says, Nant. Jacomine says, Nant. Amal. Jacob's playing partner. He says, good evening, Ducks. He's probably watching us on the way home in his car. Focus on the road. Limpy's watching. And then Mark. Hello, Mark. Good evening, Ducks. Sudesh is watching. Jakob says Firethorn is in great condition. So there's another testament to what's happening. So we are playing Dainfern, and this is what? Here. In the heart of Fourways, sandwiched between Loniel and Bryanston and Stain City, we move to this great estate course. Donnie, looking forward to it?
Yeah, Maz. I was fortunate enough to play Dainfern. I think it's 3 weeks ago with League, and of course that Sunday morning looked awesome. So It's a pity Jamie said that they might have holotined, if that's the true. But I know on the day the course was perfect and immaculate. So I still think the guys or the Ducks are going to love the course. I think it's always great. And yeah, it's going to be a lacquer day out there tomorrow.
Are you trying to give everybody a heart attack, Donnie?
Uh,
You see, losing viewers. I've just lost 4 viewers. Thanks, Donnie.
oh, sorry. No. It's just the bunker sand that they sprayed all over. Sorry.
Exactly. They did one of those injection holotype things. Don't worry. But that was like Jamie said 10 days ago. So we're fine. We're fine. Don't worry. That's the course layouts if you didn't know. All I can suggest is if you plan on walking this course, it might seem like a good idea at the time, but it's really not. Because yes, it's hilly, it's up and down. I've been there a couple of times. I can walk this course. By the time you get to 15, you're done. Over, skill overs.
Yeah. I remember in league we have to walk it. So yeah, it is a difficult walk.
Yeah, it is a difficult walk. Let's put some stats here. I thought this was very interesting because we did not play there last year. We played there in 2023. We had a one on -440. Oh, it's actually -5, 41 points. Average handicap 14. This was a Sunday, I think. Points 29.1, gross 95.5. Ranked 63rd in the country, 23rd in Gauteng. And the course record is a 59 by Casey Jarvis, who actually won the Open this last weekend. It was great to see. And if you did watch the Ibotsi's tournament, really pretty from the air. And a great finish at the end. It came down to 2 players. And unfortunately for Ryan van Velsen, just missed a putt. But Casey
It's a Graham putt.
Your putt you missed today, same thing.
Listen, man, I'm not a pro, hey? It's like, and there was Yagis there, hey?
Yes, I like it. We could have been going on a VIP trip to the Nedbank Golf Challenge, but no, you need to miss your little 30-centimeter putt.
Sorry, me.
Sis. Well, this is the showdown. I've taken the top 3 because it's pretty much between the 3 of you. But Jamie is far favourite because he's leading by 4 points. Meaning Leon would actually need to make 5 to overtake him because he doesn't have enough points as a total. Don't forget that, Jamie. So he's 4-1. And then Jamie is 1 point back on 309. So he's 5-1. So remind you, Jamie's on 314, Leon 310, and Jason's on 309. As I said, let's have a look at some of the Thursday League stats so we can put a few things in perspective of how well these players have played. If we have a look at the guys who played 10 games, especially Jamie's played 10. He's finished 7 times in the top 5.
Sure.
Or, sorry, 7 times in the top 10, 5 times in the top 5. 1 league win. Conversion rate 70%. That's amazing stuff. Donnie, you've played 9. You've 7 times in the top 10, which is also brilliant. 5 times in the top 5. Really good.
Yeah, it's like I'm surprised to see my name there. I'll be honest.
But that's so consistent if you think about it. Your name is always on the top 10 sheet. So if I had to pull them out, 7 out of the 9 times you played there, you feature Jason 6 times in the top 10. Leon Oosthuizen 5 times. Grant Nell 5. Paul Vellenkamp 5. Willie Pretorius 5, including 1. Jaco Jacobs 5. Lukey 4. And Riyadh 3. Anything else that stands out here, gents? So there was 2 players, Leon and Grant, that got 2 victories on the Thursday league. Well done to them.
That's really good to have a 70% ratio in the top 10 for 10 games, eh, Jamie? That's well done, eh?
Well done, Jamie.
Yeah, I've been pretty solid. Had a good start, and then kind of 1 or 2 over, pretty much. Apart from Parkview, but I was very drunk at Parkview, but I had fun. Ibotsi, well, that I couldn't even watch that tournament that was played there the other day. That place just ruins golf for me. And I think 33 points at Pretoria, I'd take that every single year. That place is brutal. Those greens for my game. I'm not a big spinner, so I can't stop the ball on at PCC. It's so 33 points. I'm delighted with.
So what you're saying, besides your drunken Parkview round, you've shot over 30 every time. That is still very good. Damn.
Yes. Yeah, well, it kind of it helps on the Thursday league as well because other than Leon the other week, you don't get the 6 and 7 unders that win the tournaments. I mean, we've had there was a run where like even was getting you a win, and then I think Riyadh won that. I think he was even or 1 under as well. So if you're shooting sort of 1 or 2 over, then it's kind of getting you in the top 10. Whereas on the Sunday stuff, you're like you don't make the top 20 half the time with that. So
What are you trying to say?
I
yeah, there's
disagree
more
strongly.
there's more bandits on the Sunday leagues than there are on the Thursday.
Yeah,
I
And
disagree.
Fricky doesn't play Thursdays except when he needs a few ranking points, so it
Yeah,
makes a big difference. Hey,
I'll play
even
tomorrow.
the
Okay.
pros are calling you bandit. I mean, geez, your reputation precedes you. You're
Yeah,
even a bandit
baby.
on the Sunshine Tour.
Donnie, you wanted to say something?
I just wanted to go and say the same thing that Jamie said. Is like it's almost like all the single figure golfers on a Thursday. It's like and
Hmm.
the guys that shoot proper low gross scores are there.
Yeah, you don't get many 20 handicappers turning up on a Thursday and shooting sort of 7 or 8 under, except when Leon gets to 20, and then he gets cut again, and then he'll build it back up to 20, and then go and win another tournament, and then 4 months of crap, and then another 7 under. Kind of how he plays, isn't it? But generally, it's sort of the lower scores will get you a win.
Jamie, tell us how you really feel.
Anyway, well, you're keeping me up late on a school night.
Sorry, let's get it going. Paul
I'm
Valenkamp, he's
tired.
got an answer for us. He says Gina came second after leading the champs of champs, unfortunately. Had the lead for a bit. Jenny got 17th bronze next year. 17th bronze. What does that mean?
17th place. Shit, man. Fell
How is
hard
that
then on the
bronze?
last day. Yeah, like, remember she was in the bronze amateur
Oh,
tournament.
I see. Kieran says Jamie had to walk Parkview. Booze and cardio, not a good combo because it was so wet, so nobody got caught. Is that right?
That's right. I was very grumpy.
Yes. Leon has just joined us in time because he says hello, and I was just about to show Leon's stats so we can put his season into perspective. Ramsar, 35 points. Irene, 34 points. Pretoria Country Club, 30 points. Parkview, 32 points. Then he missed Benoni Lakes for some unknown reason. I had to look twice because I thought, why is there a gap in the stats here? There's no score. And then I thought, oh, okay, he did miss one. Kalami, 41, which he won. Silver Lakes, 26. Obviously loves Silver Lakes. Joburg West, 33. Then Vista, 36. Coming back to form, Botzi ran away with it, and he could have probably shot 45 points at the end. And then it would have been a 2-point deficit between the two of you. So well done, Leon. I didn't do Jason's, but 4 points, Jamie, 4 points. What happens? You're playing the same 4-ball. Let's just say that. So let me show you the tee sheet here because it's Jamie Sherry, Jason Ivings, who are playing their singles match as well. And we know that Jamie always says he prefers to play a singles game. That's why he's probably arranged it, because then he doesn't have to think about the main tournament, and then he just plays well if he beats his opponent. Is that right?
Yes. Yeah. Pretty much. Well, it's I don't get time to drink too much on a Thursday, being morning, so I can only sort of get 2 beers in before we go off. Whereas Sundays, I have a lot more spare time and can get into trouble.
Playing off at Saga and DHG off at 10. Jason's playing off at 7 tomorrow, and Leon Westhuizen's playing off at 13. So that is also kind of tight. You don't give Leon too many shots. I'm going to have front row seats to this matchup. Don't you worry. You will have the camera in your face at some point. So forget Grant now and Fats are playing the other semi-final. So these two will decide who goes into the final. Kevin Ho, Kieran, take note. Kevin Ho. Jaco Jacobs is playing with Gerard Bruto. Donnie, you're playing with Jaco and Gerard and Peter Prinsloo. I'm sure you're okay with that.
That's a good 4-ball.
Jan Kruger, Rudolf Brudwick, Hansi Hamann, and Hilton Button are playing off at 7 out of 42. Lucky Janssen, Karel van Meulen, Riyad, and Yandre de Tour. Let's go back to the 10th tee. We've got a few more players here. Grant Westphal, another Thursday appearance. Thank you for joining us. Same as Deervolt. Guys have obviously got some time on their hands. Chris Marquia joins us all the way from Rustenburg, bringing his friend Andre Klaassen. Martin, Paul, Jomo, and Mogu is also a new player. I wonder if he's got a handicap. He will probably be like, I have a handicap after he tees off. We had a Slavic via Yafari. Kun, Pretorius, Kun Senior. And then there's 2 spots available if anybody wants to take it. George Hunter's Forbull, Mikhail and Henning. And then Rudy, Mikhail, Delano is playing. And then at the end, we finish it off with another Jason B. newcomer, who's a friend of Reichardt. Dylan Madison, who's also joining us on the Thursday, which is great. And Yaku Erasmus makes a return. Nice bunch of guys. I hope we stay a bit in Kayat afterwards. Donnie, don't rush off.
Yeah.
No,
Netty,
I've
that's
got, I won't go home directly after this time. I've got a league meeting at Modderfontein at 6, so I'll stay a bit and then from there shoot to that side.
Boy, we've got to celebrate. We've got to celebrate. Let's go through the closest to the pins. I'm sure everybody is interested who is playing. There's 4 for the final of the Thursday league.
Yes, we've got the par 3 fourth, Marla Tours. So yeah, that's a pretty decent par 3. The par 4 ninth, Golf Concepts voucher. That's closest to 2, obviously. And then the par 3 11th, the Strixon voucher, and then par 3 16th, the Farrell and Cohen. Is that the massage, Mazo?
That's
That
it.
is the physio from. Remind me. Jeez, that's not very good. His name is
From Josh Dentno.
Yes, Josh Detnow. That's correct.
Yes, 100.
So, if any one of you would need that, and I'm sure a lot of our ducks do indeed need a physio session. Don't forget that Marla Tours is still sponsoring closest to the pin. And a hole-in-one competition on all the par 3s. If you get a hole-in-one and you have entered, you still stand a chance to win the Hillside Lodge Weekend Away, valued at 26,000 Rand. But the closest to the pin will be on the par 3 fourth hole. Very tight little hole. We'll have a look at it in a second to see. Well, we might as well look at it now. Do I have the 4th? I have to make space. Sorry, Jamie, you are moving. Bye.
Bye.
Hi.
Here's the par 3 fourth. Water left. And this is
Yes.
probably one of the trickiest greens on the golf course, I would say.
Yeah, Daniel Maz, like when we played it, we had like sort of like 5-6 irons into all depending on the wind. If the pin is sort of like tucked over the water there on the left hand side, just hit for the center. But if you sort of land center right, it's going to feed down the slope into that sort of back bunker and side bunker. So very tricky green.
While we're at it, we might as well look at the other close to the pin hole. So what was the other one? The par 4 ninth looks like this. Not a very long hole. He hits a good drive. You probably got a 9-8 iron left.
Yeah, I think the longer hitters will have something a little bit shorter, but I think like a mid iron. Obviously, the green is raised, and it's you can't see the bottom of the flag, so you can obviously just see the top third of the flag sticking out. So it makes the second shot a little bit tricky.
Anyone else?
Just don't hit it over the green. I think there's out of bounds on that side as well.
Yeah.
So rather club down than up. Otherwise, you're in biggie kakas daar so hoor.
And it slopes backwards as well. Don't forget.
Yeah.
But there's space in the right, so you can aim for the right. What else was there? Par 3 11th. This is also a tricky par 3, everybody. Because you really need to hit a good iron shot, and there's not much room for error, because left, it can go in the water. Right, it's got those bunkers protecting it from the right-hand side.
Yeah. This is actually such a nice course. I actually forgot about this course, and when I see the flyovers, it brings good memories because it's not. Look, it's a difficult course in the end, but if you play really well, you can score also. Pretty decent shots in the end. Donnie, I think you would agree in the end that if your misses is on the proper sides, you can actually still score with up and downs in the end.
Yeah, no, definitely. It's like I think if you avoid the hazards like the sloot or it's like like you said, you get a day where all the misses just falls in the right spot. It's easy to make up and downs, which is great.
And probably the funnest par 3 out of the lot. You can't really see the elevation in this shot, but it is quite an elevation going downwards. You're probably hitting a 20-meter down, 2 clubs length.
Yeah.
Jamie, you love this hole.
No. But I didn't. Isn't that where wasn't Jomo playing that hole. Isn't that the one we, when you beat the pro? Wasn't it that one
Was that him?
that he
Yeah, I think that's yeah, right.
Okay, yeah.
and he duffed it?
Yeah, in
Sure.
that little collective area, yes.
Yeah. He
Donnie,
duffed it.
your favorite golfer you met today, Donnie van Tonda, he hit a hole in
Yes.
one on this hole.
Yeah. And what a
Yeah,
lucky
no,
dude, though, eh?
yeah, no, Donnie is great. Good chap. But yeah, no, also good holder.
Very good.
Perfect.
He was very excited because Fricky rocked up and he says, "Oh, where's Donnie van Tonda?" So I said, "No, he's over here. Let me introduce him." So we go there and I say, "Donnie, come here. How's it? Fricky is your biggest fan ever." Donnie's smile went like whoosh, and he said, "Come, let's take a photo. Let's take a photo."
But he could see my face as well. I mean, that was so lucky to see in the end. For
Yeah.
me, it's a first time. So, but yeah, loved it every moment.
Now, Donnie's a very down to earth, golfer, if I can say so. It's like I remember Maz when we played there at Taboola as well. So obviously I've known Donnie also like from working for Titleist and TaylorMade. But you can still go up to him, have a chat, and he's always just chilled and always like inviting, to go and chat to. So yeah, no, very very good guy.
And he's got his DP World Tour card. So next season he tees it up on the DP World Tour. So let's hope that he really, really plays well. A couple of victories because he plays on the tour, but he's not into the Rolex events. He needs to qualify for those because those are top certain amounts of the DP standings. So if he can get going quickly, he can get into those. Then China.
Yep.
Let's remind you of the play of the season standings. As it stands, Fricky is now playing. He's on 191. Fricky, you said something about Yaku last show that this becomes, after 35, he gets bonus points.
Yeah, so with tomorrow's game, he gets 5 bonus points. So if he places well or win, if my calculations were correct, he would be standing on 193 average points. So with a win and then obviously tomorrow's game, he can top me already.
Very nice. Jamie, there you are. A win for you. What would happen with a win for you, Fricky? Or for Jamie?
Jamie will go to 29 points. A win, obviously, will probably place him around 185. And then, obviously, he's got one game still to go. And then remember also, he's got the win, isn't it? No, sorry, the final for the singles. So, which already guarantees him 450 odd points. So, yeah, that's going to be a, a tough one then in the end to, because I mean, he's still got 450 odd points. So, just do a quick calculation. He probably also would be about 190 odd points with taking into consideration the second place for the singles. So
That's
yeah, it's
interesting.
close.
That's interesting, Jamie. So
no pressure then.
you
So
guaranteed 450
I've just got
points.
to beat the Hall of Famer, beat the second biggest bandit to you in Leon, and then I've got a chance of the player of the season, and then just go and win the last major. No problem.
Exactly. No problem.
Is it going to be a case of another down to a percentage point? This is what it looks like. Imagine it's you, Yaku, and Jamie down to a percentage point come the end, and nobody actually knows who wins until we announce it. How nice would that be?
Yeah,
Well, for you, yes, great. Not for us. Not the nerves.
I still
yeah, go for Donny.
I still think there's 2 spots open for tomorrow. Fricky needs to put in leave and play tomorrow.
No, he doesn't want to affect his average. That's why he's not
Exactly.
playing.
Exactly. So I've done the calculations. You guys must come and chase me now. I'm not gonna go chase you guys. So that's fine.
I've seen this story before.
Yeah.
I've done my quota for the games, so I'm sharp, eh?
So now, but wait, if Jamie he wins the semi-final, then he's guaranteed 750 ranking points. No,
Second
that's
place
only if he
is,
wins the final.
Yeah. So second place, I think it's 450 thereabout. I can't remember.
Oh, so he still has to get into the final
Yeah.
to guarantee.
But remember, with that game, it counts as his 30th game, which is another 5 average points. So he can easily, with that, you can sort of tell him that he's already got 190 points.
Nice.
No pressure. I was looking to have fun tomorrow and have a few beers, but Clearly,
Well, good. Enjoy your beers,
I've,
though, eh?
I've got to take a calculator and a spreadsheet.
or
Yes.
just WhatsApp Fricky.
No.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll be watching.
Yes, I will.
Grant
I'll,
Wesley
I'll,
says,
I'll be buffaloed from his work.
yes.
Hello.
Grant says, chasing my 21 games for the season to get the official placing for the season. Well done, Grant. I like that. I like that.
Well done.
That's take note, everybody. That's it. Yolandi, the answer is yes. Says, did anyone talk about Easter Jenny doing mid-ams this week and finishing 17th in the SA Zim ladies? So proud of you, Jenny. What an example to ladies' power. Yes, mention that, and thank you for mentioning again because it needs 2 mentions, to be honest.
Yeah,
You
absolutely.
go show them, Mr. Sherry, says Hansi. You showed them, Jamie.
Cheers, partner.
There's a case
Thursday
of.
League legend.
There we go. Has anybody done back-to-back Thursday League? Seeing that as a 12th season of it? I don't think so. So it's another.
No.
That's another feather in the cap to say.
Okay, yeah, keep building that pressure.
Keep it. Talking about pressure, no pressure here against Jason, fighting to get into the final to play at the Summer Cup. Nice progression out of the group stages. You played Martin Tauter, took him on 2-1 victory. Jason played Kevin O. Well, did he play Kevin O? I don't know. Did Kevin rock up? I don't know. 5-3 win. Fats beat me convincingly. Well done, Fats, into the semi. And thank you for taking leave so you could come and play against Grant in the semi-final. Frana, unfortunately, missed a short putt. Aribazzi to lose out to Grant. But let's be honest here. Let's put our thinking caps on because there was a poll that was done. And this was the first game. Jason versus Jamie. Donnie, give me your opinions quickly. You should know these players very well.
Yeah. Jason obviously is a dark horse. I think he's very dangerous. I think he's playing off a 7. Especially I've got some history with Jason and his dad with Fricky, where it's like he just makes birdies out of nowhere. So I think he's definitely a danger man. And the thing of Dainfern is as well is that it's open, so there's not a lot of trouble. It's like driving wise. So if he's got a good iron play day, he can really go low. So that's Jason. And then Jamie is Mr. Consistent. He's always there, always up there. So you can't almost fault anything when he touches a golf club in his swing. So I think it's just when his head goes a bit south that he makes mistakes. But the thing for me is it's going to be it's going to be a good game. It's obviously it's like I'm going to put my money on Jamie. It will be quite cool. We can do a back to back, but not to put pressure. It's like I just think it's a feather in your cap that the guys are voting for you, and it's like you're really consistent. It's not just this year; it's last year as well. So yeah.
Fricky, your opinion?
Look, I love Jamie a lot. He's a great golfer in the end, but I've seen Jason also play. I mean, I've seen him in a couple of finals. I've lost to him in a couple of finals. So I mean, when Jason smells blood, he goes for the kill. And from a 7 handicap in the end, you guys call me a bandit. I'll call him a bandit on a 7. So it's going to be very tough to beat Jason on a 7 and in a semi-final. No offense, Jamie. I think you're a really good golfer, but I think
No,
Jason
I
is
totally agree. Anyone else, I'd probably be pretty confident, but Jason, you just he can go and shoot a 5 or 6 under quite easily and
easy.
putt like from 20 meters off the green and sink it. He's if it wasn't a big day for me, I love playing with Jason. He's such an attacking golfer, and he's great to
Yeah.
watch and play with, and he just goes for everything.
Yeah.
But now it's going to be against me. It's not going to be so fun.
Yeah, I think the other thing to look at as well is like it's a pity Maz you didn't do his stats, but he was actually pretty good up until Royal Joburg, and that's when his game sort of started to turn a bit the other way when he started not performing. I don't know if we will agree is like if he's out of that dip yet, but that plays a factor. If you're standing over a ball and you're not confident, it's hard to score.
So, Mazo, just one last thing, and just to put it out there, Jamie, I hope you win, because it would be awesome for the player of the season to get closer. I mean, between me and Yaku, and then you, in the end, that would be lekker. So yeah, I'm rooting for you. Like I mentioned, it's
Thanks.
just Jason, I think.
But then Jason's in the same boat as me. If he wins tomorrow, he can shoot a 4 or 5 under, win it, and then he's got the final. And where the final is his course.
Yeah, but that's why I say I hope for you rather. I don't want him out.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, let's not forget, you won at Reimsig to start the season, so it's also your course.
Yeah, but I was with Kero and I was very drunk then as well. And then I played it sober on the Sunday League and was dreadful. So
Now we know. Kieran made a very good point. To like show the true spirit of Jason. Not Jason. Jamie. Look at the beer in his hand.
Yep. Yeah.
Look at the beer.
Yeah.
There was a poll.
That sums up my golf.
Jamie, you won't know this, neither would Jason. There was a poll on our Duckhook group during the week. And if I have to take my votes out of it, 16 people went for Jason and 16 people went for you. So they reckon it's a dead heat.
Yeah.
But now you're leading because I went for you. So you're 17 up.
No pressure. No pressure.
I'll take it on the straight one then.
Okay.
There's the other semi-final, Fats versus Grant, and I can tell you straight up, nobody's holding a beer, but Grant has his rum somewhere. He's just probably put it down for this photo. And on the poll, Grant has got 13 votes, and Fats has got 22 votes. So our Duckhook faithful, who think they know what they're talking about, thinks Fats is probably going to take this. I've gone for Grant in this. Let's have a quick whip around and think who's going to take what.
Donnie, you start.
Yeah, that's a tough one because both of them are relatively long hitters. I've played with both of them. I've seen them play well, seen them play bad. It's going to be tight, I think. I don't know what the handicaps are going to be, for both of them. I don't know if somebody's got a bit of a lead, but I think like my favor is leaning towards Fats.
Okay. Let's go with you, Frikkie.
Yeah, look, I've also voted for Fats. Reason for that is I think Grant is sort of up and down. I think he's a really good final player in the end. But I just think that Fats is more hungry at this point. I think he's put in some effort on this. Grant obviously pitches up, as it is, and hope for a lekker day. Fats, I believe, has put some thought into this. And my money's on Fats.
So if I can quickly go in there again. Just Frikkie on your side as well. It's like I feel like this year Grant hasn't taken the golf that seriously like he did in the previous years. So I think that's also like he hasn't practiced a lot as far as I've heard and stuff. So that might also count against him.
I think Grant is a good match pro player though.
Yeah, 100%. I just think Fats is more hungry, if that makes sense.
Jamie.
It's a tough one. I mean, between the four of us, we're pretty similar handicap, so which is good to see. There's no, we're not giving massive strokes away. I think Grant up at 10 is dangerous. It just depends where Grant's head is. If it's answering his phone and there's cuck at work, then Fats. But if he can turn his phone off and Frikkie doesn't phone him, and then he can get into his rhythm pretty early, then he's the best drunk golfer I've ever seen. So I think Grant maybe by 1, but it's tight. It's tight.
So Jamie, what you tell me is like he's going to be in trouble. Is like if Halfway House doesn't stock any beers at all.
If he's sober for too long, then Fats by 5.
I'm glad this is a great advert for all those golfers who are watching and haven't joined Duckhook and thinking, yes, what's happening in these likes? Selected few.
Yeah, I mean non-alcoholic
Jamie
beer
and Grant. This is selected for you. We should have
Imagine
Jamie
you-
and Grant in the final. Smashed. Then we'll see what happens.
Well, if we do play together in the final, it will be hilarious. We will be so drunk.
Well, he
by
actually says
the
here,
end of the-
Grant says here, lekker, Jamie, let's go. I'll see you next year, card partner. We're taking Thursday again.
So he started.
Yeah, he's done it.
Mazo, what's your prediction? Fats and Grant.
Or it's tough. I think it's similar. I think if Grant rocks up, I think Grant will take it. I think he's just good at that format. But if he doesn't, then Fats will chomp him.
Okay. Lekker.
Yes. Paula van Wallenkamp says Jamie for the win.
Well,
Whether that's the league or the...
I don't like his favourite tag.
Well, there you go again. You go show them, Mr. Sherry. Would you like another one? Yeah, Jamie, easy win.
Ah. Stop now.
Paul Wallenkamp says, come on, granted. That's against Fats. And Yuck says, both Fats and Grant are gladiators for the win. Well, there we go. That's easy enough. Yeah, but they're playing together. Oh, sorry. So one of them will go through at least. More. I have one more thing to show you. Wow, I say. And this was my prediction. So, league winner. We can all choose one. Jamie Sherry, 5-10. Leon Oosthuizen is 4-1. You saw earlier, 5-1. Jason, singles. It's all the same. Even money, because it's so tight. Handicaps are so tight. Even money. So you choose. You pick a choose. If I went for Jamie, I'd get my money there. If you went for Fats, like the guys were saying, or Grant, it's all the same. There we have it, guys. There we have it. So I'm going to leave the last words to you, gentlemen. Or the chat line. Jacomin says, my vote is for Jamie. Nog een.
Hey.
And then Nika Kruger says, julle weet nie wat Leon weet.
Ons weet hy's 7 shots minder as 'n handicap, so dit gaan 'n bietjie moeilik wees.
Yeah. He's either 7 under or he's last place.
Which one will it
We'll
be?
see that first 2 holes though, eh?
Yeah.
Great.
Okay.
Thanks, gents. Thanks for everybody watching. Again, thank you for coming on a bit later. Don, you almost got your 100 viewers. I think we topped out at about 32 or 33, which is not bad.
Yeah.
Considering when I said to Frikkie, yes, we're not going to make it back in time because we're only going to finish up as 5. It's going to be traffic and well, let's move it. And we'll probably just be the 4 of us talking together. We've done pretty well.
Yeah, let's have a poll.
Yeah, let's have a poll. Great.
Okay, boys.
Say,
Good luck
or
for
we're
tomorrow,
going
eh?
saying goodbye.
Cheers,
Good luck for
everybody.
tomorrow.
Thursday League, guys. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow. It's going to be a great day. Let's have a K-out afterwards and bring your A game. And don't forget, if you're coming, give yourself time to get through the security gate. They can be a bit of a pain in the ass.
Yes. Very slow.
Okay. And go, Jamie.
Oh, I did have
Yes.
one more thing to say. I did have. And
Yeah.
if you have not voted for your moment of the season, it's very close, actually, I must be honest, between the Gladiators, Frikkie, and the Hole-in-Ones. So just to
Yeah,
remind
please vote.
you, this is who's leading.
At the end of the day, it looked easy, but it was a lot of work, hard work, and a lot of grinding. And one or 2 parts makes a difference. So we've set the bar and we set the standard, so everybody would like to beat the Gladiators. Good luck to the upcoming managers and upcoming teams.